What's up, everyone? South Florida Bourbon Guy here with another daily bit from the barrel. And today I want to talk about bourbon jargon. You heard these terms: single barrel, bottled and bond, barrel strength, cask strength, wheated bourbon. What does it all mean? Well, today's video is for the beginner, and it's for those of you that maybe have never heard of some of these terms or wondering what the heck all this stuff means. So I'm going to use some of the bottles in my collection to kind of explain, give you an overview of what that means. Starting off with the easiest one, the small batch. The small batch, this is a term used very loosely in the bourbon world. Basically, the master blender, the master distiller can use anywhere from 10 to 20 barrels up to 200 barrels. Imagine the amount of work involved in that to come up with a perfect flavor profile, the right percentage of wheat and malted barley and rye and corn and so forth. So small batch. And here's two examples here: Old Glory out of Tennessee, Clarksville, Tennessee, and Elijah Craig from Heaven Hill. That's your small batch. Next, I got my single barrel. And just like it says, you're drinking right out of one barrel. There's no batching, there's no mixture. So like the Four Roses single barrel, the 1792 single barrel, every barrel has its unique flavor characteristics depending on maturation, where it sits in the rick house, how long it's been aging, how that barrel was made, is it toasted, is it charred, and so forth. Single barrel. Bottled and bond. To be considered bottled and bond, this is my E.H. Taylor bottled and bond. It has to be aged at least 4 years in a federally bonded warehouse. Again, that's something like pre-prohibition. 100 proof is the minimum proof. And the distinction about this is that it has to be made by this one distiller in one distillation season. There's your bottled and bond. Again, another term in the vocabulary. I have what's called a wheated bourbon. This is a Weller, Sazerac, Buffalo Trace, wheated version. What does that mean? Well, in the mash bill, there's a high percentage of wheat other than corn and malted barley, and maybe they don't have any rye in it. So that's a wheated mash bill, a wheated bourbon. And last but not least, again, I'm giving you just some samples here. This is my Four Roses, another single barrel, but a barrel strength. So what is barrel strength, cask strength? That means that basically you are drinking straight out of whatever is in that barrel. Wherever it's sitting in the rick house, the aging process, you're drinking this without any added water. So the proof is usually typically very high. On this one, I believe it's right around 118. So you're drinking it straight out of the barrel. But there you go. Short and sweet. Just some common terms for the new guys and gals out there. Thanks for following the South Florida Bourbon Guy with another daily bit from the barrel.